Hello, everyone, and welcome to Player Hater Gaming. My name is Brandon Ross. I am your host and game master for tonight's episode. But before we get into it, we've got a couple of quick announcements. First off, our socials. If you have not done so, please feel free to skip over to our X, Instagram, YouTube, and even our Discord to make sure you keep up to date with all the things we do. And also on our YouTube, you can catch up on any prior episodes we have. Beyond from that, on our Discord, we do have two of them. We have one which is the main Player Hater Gaming Discord, where you can jump in, share memes, talk about life, and basically also any other D&D questions or fun things you may have. But another fun one we have is the West Marches server, Ashurma Land of Prosperity. And that Discord server is truly amazing. It's an incredible place where you have tons of people who are coming together to play D&D, learn about D&D. They have an incredible winter event going on right now. It's packed with incredible staff and fun players. So go check either of those Discords out. We'd love to talk to you and get to know our community better. Aside from that, on our main Discord, we do have subscriptions to where if you join it, depending upon what you join at, you get a monthly drop of content. It can be a magical item, an NPC that we've come together to make with quirks, stat block, also a homebrew monster, a battle map, and also up to including a complete one shot written and ready to go. Should you need to use it, feel free to. But those are all of our subscription benefits on the PHG Discord. Aside from those, I think that really wraps everything up. So let's get into tonight's episode of Tales of the Skytorn. In the year 208 PT, a world once grounded by tradition and mystery was forever altered. The events leading to the tearing and uprooting of the lands have faded into legend, leaving us with a mystifying era known only as Post-Torn. Player Hater Gaming welcomes you to the realm of Ulthana, where our journey takes us high above the clouds, into a realm of wonder and peril, a world composed of dozens of floating islands, each a unique culture unto itself, safe from the dangers lurking below. In this world of soaring islands and untold mysteries, danger lurks in every corner. Heroes and adventurers are born out of necessity, for the unknown has a way of finding its way into even the most tranquil of places. Meet our heroes who will shape the destiny of the Skytorn realm. Dragix, the unlikely but unyielding paladin, a beacon of virtue and strength. Red, the talented sorceress, wielding the elements with unmatched prowess. Eva, the warlock, possesses supernatural prowess, fueled by a pact of unknown origin and intent. Lovikazan, the indomitable barbarian, a force of nature and raw power. And lastly, the Doctor, the masterful wizard unlocking the secrets of the arcane with every incantation. These 5 souls, each with their own path, will converge in a tale of adventure, wonder, and intrigue. Join them as they explore uncharted territories and uncover the secrets of this realm. Welcome to Tales of the Skytorn. And welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm glad I got the raw reaction of my players and the new intro I did not tell them was ready.
It's so good.
Son of a
Hopefully,
biscuit.
all of you enjoyed it very much. Community and players, it's been obviously, it's been working on for quite a while now, and I've finally had enough confidence and mastery of the program to make sure it worked. So hopefully you enjoyed it.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed that. I love it. I'm actually glad for it now.
Yes.
Nice. Well then, last episode, all of you participated willingly with another town guard in breaking. Is it really a broken law if you don't get caught? That's a good question to have, especially for this crew, as all of you did descend once again into the tunnels beneath the island, retracing your steps past one illusion, but not past a second, but up to a second, where you found the body of Captain Gallup. Friend, party had lost to unfortunate circumstance, a death, a murder covered up. More is unraveling as they continue to pull at this thread and choose to follow thin tightrope between what is right and what is legal. The body was taken back by an individual you known as Elwin, saying that he would find someone he could trust and they would be in contact the next day or so. With that knowledge in mind, and it was late already, you were all dropped off at a nondescript location within the Phaedrift dynasty, and you walked back to the household of Miss Eva. For after a night's rest, one of you awoke screaming, drenched in sweat, fumbling out of her bed. Now, unfortunately, there was some technical difficulties due to storms and internet last time, so we're actually going to rewind a little bit where we're picking up tonight. So, Zahn,
Yeah.
you wake up face down on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Your body, something feels different. You're used to being a little drowsy, tired in the morning from waking up.
Mm-hmm.
But you would imagine that waking up in a scream and covered in sweat, that adrenaline would hit, it would pump,
Yeah.
and you would
Yeah.
be quite awake. Doesn't seem to be as the case in this moment. As I believe Eva was first to rise from the noise and rush to the door. Thankfully, she only had to go through technically one door, as her bedroom door is currently in fucking pieces.
I'm not sorry.
That
You
wasn't
didn't
your
make it.
fault. That was
No,
my
no.
fault.
That's true.
I, controlling her character, cast the shatter spell.
That's
You
true.
can
That is very
blame me fully.
Hey,
take it with a
guess what?
smile.
Yeah.
Round 2 is coming soon, so I hope you're ready.
Round two's coming. True.
Mm,
With that, I would say that the boys below probably did not hear the sound, as there is some distance, not a ton, but enough between the two locations. But I will pass the table to the Chaos crew. What would you like to do?
Zahn's
think-
just still face down.
I believe we decided Eva's just slightly faster than Red.
Just
Uh-huh.
slightly.
Okay. Yeah, so Eva kind of just barely makes it to Zahn first. Kind of just does that slide into the doorway of, like, anime style. Zahn? Zahn? Just kind of notices you're on the
Yeah.
floor.
I'm here. Everything hurts. Nothing hurts, but like I hate this.
I'll walk over to her and just sit on the floor next to her.
She's still just like laying like face down. Not yeah.
The intrusive thoughts in my head as to the song currently playing that should be playing. But I'm trying to be good.
We thank you.
Mhm. I'm assuming Red would have made it there by now.
Mhm.
Only like a couple seconds behind.
Mm-hmm.
So, did your legs stop working? And what happened? Is that why you're screaming?
No. She'll like roll onto her back, but still like laying on the ground. You would think that like, waking up, screaming, you'd have more energy, Adrenaline. It's a thing.
Right, but no sleep. So
But yeah, but like I don't know, I feel weird. I don't feel the energy that I would. She'll like sit up, look at both of them. Like I just something's wrong. Like besides, me waking up screaming, but like
yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's been something wrong with you for quite a while.
I mean,
Your people don't dream, right? Normally?
no, exactly. So
R-
I mean,
r-
I knew that.
Well, then this would be an extension of that, would it not?
Yeah, I don't know what it's done to me.
Hmm.
I don't know if I want to know.
Does it
Right.
feel like you're exhausted or more like you just don't want to move?
It's more like I can move. I'm not tired. I don't think I have my full potential anymore.
Did something happen perhaps in that,
I mean,
nightmare, technically, that
yeah.
might have affected maybe how you're thinking in some way?
I don't know if it's I mean, maybe. So you know how like my quarry as like he's been like being chained up
It's a
and
he?
yeah. Yeah, oh
I
yeah, it's like an ancestor way back.
I don't think you've actually ever told us much about your quarry, to be
Oh.
honest.
Well, yeah.
Not?
It's a he. He I whenever I've seen him like in memories and all that, usually I don't like see him. I've seen him in reflections once or twice before, but he he was being chained down in the last few dreams?
We'll call him
I
that.
get dreams. We'll call them dreams. I don't know.
Mm.
Whatever you people do.
You
And
people.
you
He has a point.
I do. It just you dreamers. And so it's weird. I like he's right in front of me, and so I like try to run to him, but I can't get close to him, and he's being chained down. It's not like actual chains, but they're like spectral chains. And then it happened to me. It just
You-
happened to me.
You got chained down?
Yeah.
Can Red do some kind of like an arcana check, trying to get a magical feel for anything weird going on
Anything weird going on?
with her magically?
Sure. Make an arcana.
Cool. Okay.
While they're doing
Rolling the
that,
dice.
can I assume that at this point I would have woken up, gone to just make a cup of tea or something, and now coming upstairs with a beaker of tea that I'm just like leaning out the door frame now and just like, do you want something to maybe to help you out?
It wouldn't be a beaker, first of all, because we're at Eva's house. Second
Yeah,
of
that's
all,
true. That's true. It's just
second
like
of all, a cracked cabinet one.
besides the point.
To be fair,
It was
Doc
been
did
mended.
repair. Yeah, Doc did repair everything, but but Drax's footprint on the countertop.
The glass is intact. You can just still see the crack where it used to be.
Yeah.
Drax still
Amazing.
feels a little bit bad about it, but he's like, I'm not going to man up and say it's my fault because in the moment I tried to protect her.
Tried.
What'd you roll for your check?
14.
Red.
14?
Yeah.
With the 14, she's not really a magical person. So you try and basically arcane vibe check it, and you don't really pick up.
So it's not something magical causing her to lose her quarry, right? Okay.
Not
That was
you can
basically
tell.
the way I was going with that.
Well, nothing magical in the material world, maybe.
Hmm.
Guess I have no
Yeah.
idea. Just throwing words out there, word vomiting. Maybe we should
Yeah.
get something.
I don't even know. Like, that's the thing. We don't dream. We don't have our own memories. We don't play through them. Like, I can remember them now, but I don't. Weird shit is happening, and I don't like it.
Well, if you need us, let us know.
I mean, I always need you guys. You guys are my friend.
More
Red
than
kind
usual.
of blinks at her.
Yeah.
Drac with a cup pointing.
And yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Hands it over.
She'll take it and sip it and
Yeah, behave.
Hi,
I
Joy.
see you.
Ah, why?
Well,
Okay. Well,
let's get you back on the bed.
Mm.
It's up to you if you want to go back to sleep.
I can't at this point. I'm already awake, so I'm just gonna go get some breakfast.
There's plenty of food.
Yep. God damn shit. I need to miss that. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for waking you all up. Yeah.
Who needs sleep anyway?
Exactly. What is sleep?
Not
What
like
are
I woke you
dreams?
guys up 2 nights ago. It's fine. We do it to each other.
Drac
mean,
just pats Ava in the head. It's okay, no worries. And then he turns around and he just tries to just go.
It's fine.
Just
Just trying to hide that yawn as he goes back down. But what?
remind me, Drac, you feel a little bit better today. You don't feel fully recovered, but you feel you are close to being back to fully being normal.
His level of normal?
Well, I mean, a non-corrupted level of normal.
I was about to say his level of normal is actually on a ship.
That's
he's
true.
still not feeling fully normal. Landbound normal, yes, so he's almost there. But he still has that sway to his step.
Yeah,
And he's just exactly. It's like there's still room. There's still the occasional whisper. That guy drunk? It's 7 a.m. What's wrong?
Go back to helicoptering dock. We'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, wait,
Yeah.
do I need to spin him? I'll spin him. He just starts to go down Doc, they want me to spin you in the air. Apparently you're not feeling well. Come here.
Doc's in his morning ritual since everyone's upstairs to
Yeah.
feed the blade.
Okay. Roll 1d4.
Watch Big Max. 1.
1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You take 1 point of damage.
See how long I can keep that streak up.
Keep that streak up.
Yeah.
The blade appears to be docile.
All right. Back to the sheath it goes.
Okay.
And then Doc will probably recognize Drax was calling for him, so he'll just walk up with his, cane and
Yep.
Did you need me for something?
You just see Drax just crack his knuckles, but they want me to spin you. He's just hey. But in a moment he goes no, not really. I just wanted to fuck with you.
Fair enough. Is there a reason everyone's convened here?
Let's see. There is the issue regarding I really have no fucking idea anymore. Why the fuck are we all here anymore?
Captain Gallon's body and the
Oh
guard.
yes.
No, I was referring to upstairs, not downstairs.
Zahn decided to scream apparently nightmares, and somebody is trying to chain them without consent, and some other bullshittery that I really am not paying much attention to. So yes, that's what's going on right now.
Zod is like now up, like, nope, this is too much. Nope, I'm too many people paying attention to me. No, not how I
Don't
do.
worry, I'm not paying attention to you.
I know. I know.
Ooh, a knock at the door. Who wants to get it?
Let me. It would be best.
Probably.
You just see like Drac take like about 2 steps and realize, wait, the last time I was nearly stabbed and everything. Nope. I'll just leave you able to do it.
You open the door.
Yes.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Okay.
God damn it! I should have opened the door.
Oh no.
Hey, I'm not horrible at these. Usually. 22.
Hang on.
Good thing Doc didn't answer.
Yeah.
I have canonically
What?
failed every dex check.
That is
What's
true.
Cassandra's dexterity modifier?
You have her stat block. She's a 10-year-old child.
I rolled
You
a nice
tell
ton of
me.
dice. You go to dodge out of the way because you just see something lunging at you, and then you realize, oh, I know what this is. This is my daughter.
I
And
will
then you-
like sidestep
catch
out
her,
of the
you
way
catch her.
and scoop her. Yeah,
Okay, you did a scoop.
make sure she doesn't fall on her face.
Yeah, she goes down, "Ma, ah," like the slow mo.
Whoa
And then
there!
you
Hi.
grab her, yep, swing her around, give her the airplane. And you can see there is a very familiar, shorter female individual with them. Oh, good morning. She kind of sees, oh, everyone's here. Oh.
It was a bit of a long night. I appreciate you keeping an eye on her. Hopefully she wasn't too much trouble.
Oh, no, not at all. Got her schoolwork done, and then got her some dinner, and she went to bed.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
No, of course. Do you want me to walk her to school as well, or are you going to walk her today?
I'll take her if you don't mind.
Not at all.
How's your work going?
Oh, busy.
Still making all them shoes and boots and stuff?
Oh, yes.
All right. If you need help, let me know.
But it's good work for my husband and I.
All right. Just don't want you doing too much with, taking
she,
care of
like-
Cassandra as well.
He kind of walks over to you and gives you the fist, like, thanks, and like, Castle paid work too.
That's true. That's very true. Well, you have a wonderful day.
You as well. If you need me for anything, let me know.
Of course. Always.
She will smile, wait, everybody, have a good morning. She heads out.
Wait back.
Cassandra is just struggling for your attention.
Please
Mom,
tell me.
Mom.
Please,
Yeah.
please tell me you brought Oscar with you at least.
Poof, poof.
Thought so.
Yeah, he follows me everywhere.
I've noticed.
Poof, poof. Let's see who he
I'm-
poofs to. Let me roll a dice here. 1, 2, 3.
I think Drakix gave him an arm last time, so
that's true.
I did.
little favoritism there.
I do have like the rest of the body.
Yeah, he goes to Doc and gives him like the sniff test. Like,
Mm-hmm.
then you see he put his nose down to the ground and starts sniffing some more before he eventually like circles around Zahn, stops for a minute, goes over to Red, kind of like sneezes a little bit on her shoe from the cinnamon, and then
That
heads
sounds
over
about right.
to Drakix.
Drac just like kind of like drops his tail onto his head a little bit, and then uses the tip just like scratch right between his eyes. He just goes, "I'll think about it." He's like, he kind of like looks back down and goes like, "If you stay for 10 minutes, maybe I'll give you a finger."
He sits.
Think you might have to fight Cassandra over who actually owns that dog.
He goes, Cassandra, do you want to fight me? I'll get down to your level
I'm
if you say
tough.
yes.
I can take you.
Drac legit just kneels down on the ground, asks the heels, and just goes, "Do you want to really?"
Question: has Drac put
Yeah.
his armor on yet?
Nope,
Okay,
not yet.
just checking.
She kind
He
of
will-
looks. She does that look back to mom, like.
Am I allowed?
If you think you
and
can take
she
him, I'd
just
love to see it.
smiles, and she's gonna take a swing at you.
That's fine. It's only an 11 AC.
16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Shit.
She does 1 point of damage. She just somehow catches you, like surprisingly quick in strength, right on the chin. Just wow.
All he does, the way that he takes it is the fact that normally he would just like, it would just be like a small little nudge. He decides to just exaggerate a bit because
Play it out.
You
She's
hit,
like,
you hit harder for a munchkin.
Mom taught me.
Good. Did she also tell you how to survive a tickle attack?
And
He just goes like this. He's just like he's like, I guess I won.
She takes cover behind you, Eva. Like full behind a leg shield.
Did Alma
Like-
get you breakfast?
She did.
Okay. Do you still have any schoolwork to do?
No.
Okay. Take Oscar and go play with him upstairs for me, please.
Okay. And
I'll be right
she
there in a
just
few.
Drac immediately just
like,
pulls out a bone.
Does
Just
the double arm hug for Oscar with his legs forward, his paws forward like this. Just
Drac just gives Oscar a bone, like a finger bone as he goes up. He goes, "Oh, you deserve that at least."
Still a fey creature. It's a little savage sometimes.
Oh, don't worry, there's still another one upstairs. Twilly's still
Yeah.
fucking asleep somehow, because
Oh,
cats.
of course.
Yeah.
Cats. But she heads upstairs with Oscar. And the party is left by themselves in the
Well-
living room kitchen.
That will make things interesting.
Definitely.
Well, considering we have someone coming over later, that is a conversation she does not need to know about. So, I may end up leaving that discussion, for the most part, to you all.
I'll leave it to Red. She likes to talk.
Red.
I mean, you're not wrong. She does like shock.
Notice how silent I've been?
Your internal monologuing still counts as talking to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't know if I was internal monologuing.
Yeah, because I can't read my.
No.
Fine. I'm okay. Anywho, so yeah, we have somebody coming over later today.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime.
What else is on our list? Like, we still have to get the luminous chalice for Stonebeard. Technic.
Do we know where that is?
Just that it
No.
was stolen, and someone in the underground probably has it.
Yeah.
They're still procuring a boat, either legal or illegally, at some point for
Mhm.
to help Red.
I'm hoping we might get some help with that based on how our conversation goes later. Maybe not one that we own, but perhaps services can be rendered to assist us. We'll see.
Yes, we'll see. Yes. Drac immediately thinking, can I just throw the captain overboard? Maybe. No, that'd be mean. Let me not
Check
do
your
that.
strength modifier. But well, if there's something underground that we need to get underground, underground, not physically underground. That's where you two excel, Red, Drac. You would be able to be the ones to find out that information. At least, maybe? I don't know.
I can see if I know a guy, but I think Red is actually better off with that one because everybody that I know is probably thinking, he's cursed and is going to end up killing me or wants my head because, yeah.
I mean, aren't we all a little bit cursed? Technically?
Some more literal than others.
Looks to Doc like, yeah.
Well, Doc was also looking at Eva too.
Yeah.
Literally.
Call yourselves the Cursed Crew.
Official name change from now on. The Cursed Crew.
Curse crew.
Let's be real, Chaos Crew is a little bland. Everyone does it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
There were no other ideas being thrown out there, so that's what I wrote down.
No,
Yep.
it's fine.
Okay. So we have a few things. Oh, and how to remove curse from Doc. Okay. How to remove curse from Doc. Figure out Zahn's problem. Find the island that Red needs to go to. The Luminous Chalice. I have the in 3 weeks from some point, the Harvest Close Festival was happening. I don't know if we want to go to that. But, Zahn's never been to a festival here. So that could be fun. Figure out why the island is here and not attached to the main island. I think that was Doc's island. We were trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
So,
we would
before we learned it got blown to pieces. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say,
that is true.
it went boom.
Went boom.
I still wish to find it.
Of course.
Yeah,
If not, just at least retrieve the graves of my family.
absolutely. I have noted that in my palace as Zahn talks. Was there anything else?
Other than me doing my work on the disease, not much else.
How was that blade treating you today?
It seems to be satiated today. Oh,
Good. This way I don't have to knock you upside the head again.
well, we do have the professor, Professor Gale, at the college.
Try and get Red's artifact back.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't heard from her. Things are going well on that end. Also, we the librarian did tell me about a section of the library at the school that's less publicly available. Maybe she can help me or all of us get in there to see if we can find more information about any topics we need to research. But that's just an option thing to do right now. I don't think it's too pressing.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. Do we need more information for, like, I don't know, finding the island that Red needs to go to? I think we need more information there.
Well, we know we need to go to Loomshire at the least, and
Mhm.
that would be heading in that direction. But that
Okay.
also, again, would require an airship. So,
Mm-hmm.
another reason to see if maybe perhaps we can barter for travel or
Yeah.
maybe even a small vessel to get us around.
Hmm.
Well, we'll see.
We could probably see if we could crew somewhere that's going on a ship that's going to Loomshire.
Exactly. And if what Elwyn is thinking pans out, I believe, DM, correct me if I'm wrong, Elwyn had mentioned that his friend is a Royal Guard contact, correct?
That is correct. He is a
Okay.
castle guard specifically. So just to give you guys a rundown how it goes, you have the Islands Guard, or known as the Kingdom Guard, even though there is not, it's not really like a kingdom in a normal sense. You do have the Guard of the Kingdom, or just also town guards. Then you have the Castle Guard or Royal Guard of a higher tier. Typically, your Kingdom Guards, those are your typical town guards, mundanely outfitted, handles routine things, patrolling, making sure there's a simple, essence of safety and policing in the entire island. The castle guard, that's basically your military power. You don't see them just randomly wandering around. If they're going from point A to point B, they're going with a purpose and for a reason. You see them moving, you get out of the way. Or you pray you're not the end goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are the special forces.
Basically, yes.
Got you. Okay. But my intent was to stay here because we don't know when Elwyn will return. So if I am here, at least I can meet them. If y'all would like to go out and gather information, you're free to. There's nothing keeping you here.
I mean,
I actually am in look of a group of individuals over in the Cloudside Valley that I've heard rumor of. I want to see if I can get in contact with them at least. I don't know if Red or Drakus, you have contacts in that area to help point me in the direction.
I'll see if I know a guy, because that's all I can do. That's gonna be Draxon thing, and every time we go, like, we're gonna go find a guy. I might know a guy.
I might know a guy.
In the port, like at the docks, there's a higher chance of him knowing a guy.
Let me go ask some mundane questions with keywords.
The way that was phrased, I'm just hearing in my head, I'm wrong, Burgundy?
Yeah, pretty much.
But nothing keeps you here, so you're free to have your day as you choose. I'll be here all day, so if you come back early, I'll have lunch. If you come back late, I'll have dinner.
Probably late. I'm going to try and scour the Cloudside Valley for this group of individuals.
All right.
All right.
All right, Doc,
I mean-
let's go. Red, you want to come with? Zahn, you want to stay? Kind of keep an eye
Yeah,
in case of anything.
exactly. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. Have fun with the boys.
Always. The same kind of fun, but always.
Okay.
Drac bites his tongue on the way out.
He was doing the same.
Dr. Drakix and Red head out to the open street. What?
Is this I just want to say, is this a good idea to let the three of us go? We tend to be the most troublesome.
We'll be fine.
Be quiet, Doctor.
Where's my random encounter spreadsheet?
Damn it, Doctor.
All right.
Right before we leave, actually, Drac just puts on his armor. He's just like, no, I need this. I need this before we leave.
Not doing this again.
Not doing this again. He puts on his armor.
Okay. What's interesting, as you don your armor, are you still wearing the tunic underneath?
Yes.
There's it does like slightly dampen the effect, but there's still just like this little half-inch smoky wisp coming off of your shoulders.
That's fine.
I don't know what that was, but that was great.
Oh.
All right. So, as Red, Drakix, and Doctor head out into the open streets, where are you leading them, Doctor? What is your goal and purpose for this outing?
Well, I'm going to make another attempt to find the Tartar family. The red-eyed individuals of the Cloudside Valley.
Okay. Give me where are you narrowing? Are you going to narrow your search to anything particular of the three shelves, or are you going to just what?
I've
So
searched,
I know what
I searched
DC to assign you.
Yeah, I've searched the top shelf already. I haven't been to the lowest shelf in search. I've been to the lower shelf once when we met the contact for that I almost stabbed. So probably around the third, and we'll start from the second and move on to the third if you have the time.
You have as much time as you want to dedicate to this.
Ideally, Doc would like to dedicate the entire day to it, but he knows that Red and Dracus might have other things they want to go do.
Okay. Do you inform your compatriots,
I
or what do you let them privy to?
I think as if I say anything about who they are, Red's probably going to know who they are. Dracus probably won't.
Would I have
Red's over
ever
here.
done any dealings with them?
Probably not. They work specifically out of the Cloudside Valley, from my understanding. Yeah, because they're going to help me. They kind of need to know who we're looking for at the very least. I'm looking to get in touch with a member of the Turtur family. They will stand out with red eyes.
Yep, does Red know who they are?
Has Drac ever had dealings with them?
Both of you give me a hit check.
My baby.
Yay, that's a 9!
Yay, that's a reroll.
It's a
Using
reroll.
it's gonna use my stuff. All right. History. That's another reroll. This is the last one. I won't use another one.
At least it's better than what you originally got.
Oh, hey, this is 21. All right.
21. All right.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
A moment as I look through my notes to find their details.
We're playing Does Red Know Them? AKA, how many times is she going to reroll?
How many? Yeah, how many times are you gonna reroll?
All of them.
Look. She only used 2. It's fine.
All right, we're just gonna do the Control F method.
It has been a while since I've continued to search for them.
What spelling did I give you?
You gave me TERTER.
Aha, there you. So you don't have any direct dealings with them, Red, but you have heard of a family. You're not sure in what context that word was used when it was described to you. You're not sure if they're like, if they're father, mother, brother, sister, cousins, or how close of a blood relationship they have, if they have a blood relationship. But with the 21, you would know they have at least some kind of blood relationship because this particular family all shares the same traits of having this unique pigment of red eyes. You do know they typically deal with individuals on the lowest shelf because when they've been seen or heard of, typically they're there loading and unloading created goods. Not so much as laborers, but as like individuals overseeing the receipt of the items. They're not actually doing the labor. They have whatever company or group of people or just random hired workers they had to do this, but they're definitely overseeing what's coming in and going out under their specific watch. I would say you do know their name does tie to some circles that are a bit on the other side of the law, but they're not so far into it. It's kind of like how like Al Capone organized crime was. Like, they're doing some shady things, but at the same time, they're trying to do some good things.
Got it.
Like
Got
they
it, got
may
it, got
just randomly go to certain places and hire certain people to make sure they have money for food,
Right,
while
right, right.
still smuggling illicit items.
So this is the Fadrift Mafia. Got it.
Basically, yeah, or at least to the best descriptor I can give you from like GM to player to get
Right,
your
got it.
character in the right mindset.
All right. I like.
Drac is just gonna stand there, nod as if he understands, like who they are, but it's just gonna be like, yes, completely.
So what sort of
I'll
dealings
follow
again?
your lead.
All right. Your lead on this one.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with the second shelf and move down to the third shelf. Plan.
Okay, give me an investigation.
I'm going to re-roll that. Kind of tired of failing this check.
I hope you roll the same thing.
I got better. 17.
17. You ask around a bit. Actually, I should have asked this first off. Red, since you rolled so high, are you going to do anything to assist with this endeavor, or are you just going to pass the information and move on?
No, she will assist.
Okay. So I'll say you can make your own separate check, and it will not be for investigation check. Or you can give the doc assistance.
I will give him assistance.
Okay. So basically, you roll with advantage. If you
Roll
want
one more
to
time and see if I
try
get something
again,
better.
it's up to you.
I'll go for it.
Okay.
Just roll one dice or two die?
Just roll one.
Okay. Wanted to double check. Can I take that number, please? Whenever it goes through. 26.
26 total. All right. So, Red, with your knowledge of kind of how you're supposed to word things when you're looking for organized crime industries, or things you don't just flat out say when you're looking for organized crime rings.
Right.
Things you never thought you'd hear from your friend.
Yeah. You assist the doctor
Mm-hmm.
in your own way of conversing, talking, using the lingo to help him kind of track down an area they were last known to be working at. And you do get a dock. They're at dock 23. So they will be down on the lowest shelf, which is pretty flush with the cloud ocean. It's one of the few places of the island that has a bit of like a slope into the cloud ocean. There's actually docks built up that's still technically on land, but that land is submerged. Trakic, you would know this is a great place where they obviously just looking around you can tell, but also this location was well picked because this is where they construct a large portion of the islands and the world's cloud ships.
I promise that I'm up to no good, and that not that I'm actually looking around to see if there's a possible means of commandeering a ship for personal use. I swear.
Mm.
Make a perception check.
I probably see nothing with a 9.
With a 9, you start with the intent like, okay, I need something quick, small, I can get in, get out, man, by myself. A few crew members who don't know, or a few of my crew members who don't know what they're doing, because you're not really sure just how educated your cursed crew is with their
No.
abilities to-
I know. I know, because
We did
remember,
fly
we
to
did
Reese.
try.
You did try. That's correct.
we did try.
We don't know where Zahn's capabilities are.
Yeah, we don't know what Zahn's capabilities are, but the rest of the crew, he knows the capabilities are.
Or
True.
the lack of capability.
With that in mind, you look around. Okay, smaller, quick. That's really well built. Oh, that's a. Look at that. Oh my gosh, is that a galleon? Look at that thing. You just kind of get a little
he's
lost.
fanboying. He's fanboying. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. That is
That
Drax. That tracks. He's like, I have a purpose. Ooh, shiny boat.
But you make your way down to where you were told they could be. And sure enough, you do see a larger galleon-style cloud ship docked, turned sideways, and is currently being unloaded. Everyone give me a perception check. See who sees what.
Goody.
Eva's at home just braiding Zahn's hair in the
I
meantime.
broke a 10. I got 13. Yay.
Nice. Red.
17.
Thank you.
21.
21. So, Trakix, you are not really fanboying anymore, but you're like, yep, that's a large ship. And you keep looking. You notice it does have a flag. It's not a kingdom flag,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't look too familiar, but some of the way that some of the iconography within the flag, does have a standardized symbol for smuggler. Plain as day, open on the flag. But if you don't know what you're looking for,
You wouldn't see it.
you wouldn't see it. Like, for example, Red and Doctor, they don't really have that experience to see that. They may have rolled higher, but you have that knowledge.
Drax is just going to kind of lean over to the other two. That's the one that you want. And not explain how anything. Even though he doesn't see shit else.
Red, as he says this, you look and you can see there's probably about a team of 10 to 15 individuals between manual labor, manning the crane. There is a weave tech crane that has a claw that's not attached by rope, attached by arcane tethers, that is being used. And then, Doctor, you notice about 3 to 5 individuals seem to be in charge, and many other. You see at least 3 definitely, and then you see at random points 1 or 2 more on the ship itself. It's kind of hard to see them because they're constantly going up, going down, giving orders and things like this.
Mm-hmm.
But you do notice out of those individuals, those that are seemingly in charge are all wearing similar brown colored tunics with a faint gold trim around the sleeves and collar. Their trousers all a uniform black, and the same for their boots. They seem to all be wearing basically some kind of standardized clothing, uniform, something very familiar to each of
them. Yeah. Do those 3 seem like they're actively busy at the moment?
I mean, they're overseeing it. One has a clipboard. Other 2 are kind of constantly looking around, making sure boxes are being handled with decent care. They're not, you don't get the sense they're shipping glassware exactly, but they're also not just slinging things around, dropping them left and right.
Don't need a box, break it open, and spilling out what is inside.
Yeah, no one wants that.
Well, Doc would gesture to the 3 individuals, to Red and Drac. Those 3 seem to be the ones in most authority here.
I'll follow your lead.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will approach the 3 individuals and see which one notices me first.
As you approach them, you realize it is 3 males, varying ages between probably like late 20s, early 40s.
Mhm.
The one in charge does definitely seem a little bit older, and he's kind of giving orders to the other two, and then he does kind of look and notice you. This odd group of people who are approaching his work area,
Yes.
and he passes a clipboard off to one of them, like a shove, like he almost shoves it into his chest,
hmm
and then he walks over to intercept you before you get too close.
I'll stop once he starts heading our way.
Yeah. Can I help you?
Yes. Are you with the family?
Which family would that be?
The Turtur
Crosses his
family.
arms. Yeah, I'm one of them. What can I do for you?
Well, I simply wish to conduct business with your family.
Right. And what kind of business would this be?
I'm looking to purchase a couple of corpses. Or be your disposer of the corpses if you wish. I also would like some information if you have it, obviously. If you don't, you don't. Doc will.
Just normal dog things. It's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Doc will pull his left glove off and show his mark. If you know of anyone or crew with this symbol, would you mind pointing me their way or them my way?
Persuasion check.
Not bad for me. 11.
11. Kind of looks you up and down.
Mhm.
I think you have the wrong person. And he turns and walks away.
Drac is just going to go. It would be a shame if somebody were to give off the secrets of the flag. And he says it really low so he doesn't carry, but it carries enough to his ear and his compatriots. So the three of them, as they're like the four of them, as they're conversing, are the only ones that hear it.
Right. You see, he kind of pauses. And then looks back. So it's a flag.
It's a flag with a
Anyone knows
meaning.
more about it, they would carry that knowledge with greater honor.
Oh, you see, that is true. But when one can benefit the ones who carry that information, and they can be benefited as well, they'll typically hold that above the other side. Mutual destruction. I know the information. You know the information. You know how much damage you can do. I know how much damage you can do. Help us. Nobody knows anything.
Make an intimidation check.
Why didn't I take proficiency in that? Fuck!
Can red help be intimidating?
That's a 15. I'll
What
take
would
that.
What would you
Okay.
do to assist in this situation?
She's not gonna set herself on fire in public.
No,
Yeah.
please do.
The one thing we don't need.
Right? She will let a little bit of flame show in her eyes, but she won't set herself fully on fire. And she's going to kind of like take a tough guy stance next to him. No,
And-
okay.
No.
That's a 15 anyway. I'll take it. I know what I'm doing with my next level up. My next ASI. I know what I'm doing.
He kind of looks you up and down. Run along now. You're out of your element, boy. And he
Really?
heads back.
In his head, he's gonna hear, have you ever heard of a smuggler who could actually get in and out of Reese without being caught?
Can you reply mentally?
He can't. Because then after a moment he goes, because I did. And I know secrets. Secrets that are worth far more than you can get by moving those things in and off of that boat.
He'll look back. Leave and get out of my head before I call the guard.
He's going to turn and just go, okay. This is free. And in his head he goes, watch out for black blades, as they will curse you and kill you before you know it. And he walks. Doesn't say anything else past that. It was just free information to him.
Okay.
We'll take our leave.
Okay.
Brett is very tempted to subtly set their ship on fire, but she'll go.
Make a wisdom saving throw. No, I'm kidding. That's called taking player agency. We don't do that. All right.
Well.
What's y'all's next goal?
Uh,
And you don't have to do anything. You can just go at Eva's house. That's fine. I'm just throwing it out there while you're out and about. Anything you want to do.
Are there any contacts in this area you two need to check in with to make for information?
Drac does not want to go to his friendly guard because he already feels like he has pushed that envelope way too far.
Even if you did, Doc would not go with you.
He's just like, no. We let that one slide. It's like he'd rather implant the seeds for these people, so the next time he comes through and sees them again, it's like, oh, okay. It's the conversation can be a little bit more meaningful, which is the reason why he gave that free tidbit to this one. This way, at least it's a warning to him to keep an eye out. But he's not going to really.
This is not in the same area where that one inn was, that one tavern, right? Where Drac and Red went and
No.
super
No.
overtipped the
No.
waitress. Okay, cool.
No, we're in the Causai
Oh,
Valley. That's in the
no.
Thay Drift.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was in Phaedriffy.
Oh, Phaedriffy. Got it. All right.
Okay.
Once upon a time.
Yep.
So you guys want to head back to Eva's?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Eva, Zahn, what have the two of you been up in these past 3 to 4 hours?
Zod made coffee for them.
Wait. No, please. This child does not need stimulants in addition to sugar.
Okay, she made regular
we
hot
should-
chocolate for Cassandra.
Okay.
Maybe
She made
should-
coffee for the adults.
Well, interesting point is shortly after the 3 left, about 30, 45 minutes, Cassandra comes back downstairs, dressed and ready to head out. Little
Mhm.
satchel over her side, couple of books tucked into it. She
Ready to
just
go?
kind of, I'm ready.
Zahn has made some hot chocolate for you. Do you want it before you go?
Yes.
Can I?
Yes, you may.
And she just runs.
She'll give Cassandra her glass, hold up her own, and chink, bink, chugs it back.
Really good.
Isn't it? It's the best. It's really good. I made an adult version. Yes, yeah, it's very.
I swear, I
Please.
think.
Give me an intelligence check.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
no.
I think he needs. I think he had the same thought I had in my head. This is a child.
Oh yeah, yeah. 12. Oh no, did I give her the wrong one?
As you drink yours, you're like, this tastes a little different.
Tastes plain. She'll quickly switch them around.
3
okay,
gulps in. 3
Yep.
gulps in already. The cup is half gone when she realizes,
You can see
no.
there's
Oh,
this,
shit.
her eyes begin to widen.
You ready for school?
Yeah, I'm so ready.
Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Yeah.
Chocolate, yeah. Swiftly walks past.
Do you
Eva.
want to take her to school? I won't
You
say
assume
no.
I know where the school is.
The child does. It's fine. Just
Okay.
make-
Sure. Yeah, I can bring. You can have.
The child's hyper. She doesn't know where she's going.
It's fine. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Okay. She'll pick Cassandra up and like put her on her shoulders,
She's flailing.
and we're
No,
just we're.
No.
She will duck to make sure that Cassandra doesn't hit her head on the door frame. Then go out.
Okay.
Oh god.
You know what?
Cause-
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
Just take the dog.
Okay, we'll take the dog too. Take everybody.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Make an animal handling check.
$11.
He somewhat stays near you. You gotta call him back a few times,
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
but Cassandra's like pointing, like, let's run that way.
We'll go that way.
No,
and
wait,
then
the
we'll
other
go
way.
that way. And then we'll go that way. You're
Eventually,
leading me to
through
your school, right?
a very long series of turns, twists, and double backs.
Yeah.
You've
make
passed the
your
house
way-
18 times.
You make your way a decent distance, actually. It's probably about 8 to 10 blocks away. But as you turn a corner where Cassandra tells you to go, it opens up into this incredibly beautiful, well-maintained public park.
Oh
to
yeah.
where there are sectioned off places for outdoor learning, because you're in the clouds, there's no such thing as rain.
Yep.
Everything's mostly outdoors when it comes to things like this. And
True.
sure enough, you turn a corner, you can see there's like children of varying ages, from very young to probably almost done with school at this point. But through proper guidance and seeing classmates waving back, you make your way over to what you believe to be the area for this teacher. Quick. I know I wrote it down.
I have it if you don't.
If you already have it ready, just let me know what it is.
Chriswell is what you gave me?
Yep. Miss Criswell. You see this half-elven female with this bright, almost platinum blonde hair, braided into this tight, like, spiraling bun behind her head. These, half-elven ears, sharp cheekbones, mostly slender figure, and she's wearing this very just well-made, not like elegantly, but well sewn and tailored long dress. And she's holding onto a couple of books. She kind of sees Cassandra and walks over to you.
Zan's just holding her legs.
I would not be doing my job if I didn't ask, where did you find this child?
I was gonna give you a silly comment about how I found her on the street, but I probably shouldn't do that.
That'd probably
I'm
be for the best.
No, Cassandra is Eva's daughter, and I'm friends with Eva.
Okay.
Yes. I guess I should put her. She'll put her down.
Yeah.
Take the
Make-
mug from her.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh no.
Next on Tales of the Skytorn, Zahn goes to jail.
That would be a 6.
A 6? She believes you.
What did she roll?
Wow.
It's like it's too early in the morning. There's just too many children going on
She
that
looks
she's
you
like,
up and down.
Cassandra made
She
it.
looks you up and down. You use her mother's name. Cassandra doesn't seem threatened or, screaming, "Take me away! Stop kidnapping
Yep.
me! Leave me alone!"
Save me.
Yada yada
Yeah.
yada. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll have to make sure to keep you in mind with the growing list of people escorting her to school.
Yeah, she's got a good family, so you know,
Or are
lots
you
of
related?
friends. No, no, I am not related to this wonderful child. No,
And
I
you see
just
she's already off playing.
yeah.
Well, who can I expect to pick her up this afternoon?
You know, pretty sure it's not gonna be her mom or it might be me. I might just step out and pick her. But it
Alright.
might be yeah, somebody you know will pick her up.
All right. Well, thank you for making sure she gets here.
No
And
problem.
have a nice day.
I will. You too. Good luck with all those tiny things. Have fun.
Things. Wow.
Walks off.
Did you just salute her and then walk off?
She doesn't know the customs here.
That is true.
That's very true.
She's from a completely different island with very different customs. Now, can she
Alright.
get back? Is
Can
the
she
question.
get back after all that run around the way it was?
Yeah.
Make a survival check. Oh no.
10.
I roll for Oscar.
Oh no.
Oscar tears off. Just starts going. Like driven.
She just starts running.
Knows where he's going. Has it
Yep.
locked in.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, good boy, Oscar. You know where home is.
Yeah, let's go.
You're
Let's
following him.
go. Yeah.
He makes a left. He keeps running.
Quickly.
He makes a left. He's running. He makes a left. Keeps running. He makes a right. Keeps running. And eventually stops outside of a butcher shop. He rolled a natural 1.
Is it the butcher shop we went to before?
Yes.
Oh.
You see, he's sitting by the door.
You're lucky you're cute and that we actually do need some food. 'Cause stay. Stay.
Roll an handling check.
You just said stay to a blink pop.
Poof. He's gone.
She immediately goes into the store.
You go into the store. Morning. Can I help you?
Hi. She's gonna like pause for a second and like listen to see if she can hear any like huffing or like that from the back.
Make a perception check.
I like that she's just continually making more rolls for
Okay,
herself.
22.
22?
22.
So the individual you see across from you is this bald-headed male with a close-trimmed beard, typical, completely white on white outfit,
Mhm.
very clean, pristine, nice. Apron tied tightly. He's got his hand over the counter. And he's just looking at you. His attention is nowhere else but you. You look down behind the glass. You can see the shape of a four-legged, brown-furred creature absolutely chewing the shit out of some meat.
That description is odd.
Yeah.
As a butcher in a butcher shop in clean clothes.
All right. So I would like to buy some meat, of course, obviously.
Oh, sure. What would you like?
Yeah.
And he starts to look down.
So before you do that, I actually want
yeah,
to
uh-huh.
explain something.
Sure.
My friend has a blink dog. They just poof and they teleport everywhere. It's so weird. It's really
blink
random.
Dog?
Yeah, it's weird. They like teleport. It's a weird fey creature that they found.
I,
Yeah.
most
Well,
dogs blink.
Yeah, no, I know most things and creatures do blink, but this one like blinks out of existence, then blinks somewhere else and like teleports. Weird magic stuff that I don't understand either. It's really weird. But he teleported behind your counter there and is currently eating one of your meat bone things,
What?
which I will gladly pay for
What the
because
hell?
I
And
know
he
he was
goes to reach and grab for the dog.
yeah.
Who's faster? Let me get it. We'll do this nice purple color for Oscar, and this
Yes.
one for the butcher.
Okay.
Butcher is much faster and grabs him and pulls him out. What
Yeah.
are you? What are you? Is this yours?
It's not mine, but I will take him out for
And
you.
he goes to hand you over,
Yep.
and as he does, poof.
And there he goes.
What's going on?
Points behind her. Hopefully that the dog's outside.
It's at your feet.
There
Chewing.
he is. I will gladly pay for that. I'm sorry. He's still learning. He's still a puppy. But I will gladly pay for this and anything else that he touched.
Make a persuasion check.
And more. Because we do actually need food. Natural fucking 20.
He kind of looks down at the meat he has to get rid of now, basically.
Yeah.
You're buying everything that thing does.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Like, well, yeah, gladly.
Good. And he just starts wrapping it, weighing it up.
Yep. I hope I have enough.
I hope you do too.
I hope I do.
Drac on the way back, all of a sudden his eyes twitching like crazy. Not understanding why.
His pocket, for some reason, the hole is burning in it.
Uh-huh.
There's a hole that's burning in those pockets.
No, not even. All of a sudden, the skeleton's hand comes out with the wad of cash, and he's just like, coins. He's just like, bang! Puts it back.
For the poor. Alms.
He's like, he doesn't know what's going on right now, but he feels like there's a disturbance in the force of his wallet.
Next
His
time
wallet?
on Scales of the Skytorn, Don goes to jail.
That's been a very, very strong theme this
Today,
session.
Yeah.
He gets everything
Yeah.
weighed up, and it's a lot.
Why, pup? Why?
That'll be 15 gold.
Okay. She'll pull out like her little coin pouch and just start like,
Ching, ching, ching,
Ching,
ching, ching, ching.
and she will pull out 2 platinum and hand it to him. For your trouble. I really didn't mean for it to happen. He has a real strong nose on him. Dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll try to keep him.
Thank you.
Have a
And he
good
just
day.
stares at you.
She'll grab the big thing of meat, look down at Oscar.
It's like he put it into like a potato sack for you.
She's gonna start walking and like luring him with this giant
It's
sack.
just smiling. Its tail's wagging as it's still chewing on like basically a ribeye.
She's gonna like grab one end of it and start walking with him. Yeah, exactly.
Comes with you. You eventually find your way back.
San's gonna walk in defeated.
Eva, as you're sitting there enjoying the absolute stillness, quiet home with a dragonborn footprint and a countertop, but fixed everything else.
Missing a door.
Missing a door. You're enjoying it. Some time passes, a little longer than you would expect. Like, you know how long it takes to walk from the door to the school and back. But you're like,
Also Cassandra.
It's on.
it's on.
Yeah.
Should be fine. About double, almost triple the time passes before the door very slowly, and for some reason, strange quality to this door right now, heavily just opens.
Zahn
And
just
you
takes
see-
the Zahn. Defeated, she takes the bone and like tosses it to the other side of the house to get the dog in.
Goes.
Closes the door.
More like she
Locks
tossed
it.
it. He's still biting onto it, and they just go.
Yes, rolls with it.
Just yeets the dog. And then goes over to the kitchen, puts the bag on the counter, and just like puts her hands on the counter and looks at Eva. That dog. Yeah.
Wasn't my first choice. How
Well,
much
we
do
have
I owe
meat.
you?
Don't worry about it. It's Drax's anyways.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we have meat for the next
The eye
week.
twitching gets worse.
Yeah. One of your scales kind of like moves a bit in your eye, like, what's going on?
I'll make sure it's stored.
Yeah. I'll cook some of it up now. I'm starving after this ordeal. Looks at the dog.
Its tail is just back and forth as it's chewing on this bone now.
I mean, I can cook some of it. I can hang it up to cure and all that if we want. And it's not my first time cooking.
I mean, if you're hungry, go ahead.
I'm
Make whatever you want.
starved.
Okay.
She is gonna cook whatever pieces of meat that she got.
There is.
Yeah.
So you make your meal, you finish it. About the time you just about finish your meal, 3 individuals return to the homestead.
The door is locked, by the way.
Mhm.
Do they have keys?
Drac has never been giving keys to anywhere, so therefore,
No one
No.
has keys.
You know,
You've not given Red a key yet? How dare.
Nope.
actually, Draki has remind me. I still need to go make your key.
uh-huh.
We could have done that
So
while
you
we're
do
out.
that you can do that on the way out.
Yeah, because
You can
that
have that done.
I literally had it done into Cloudside Valley.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. So Drac does have a key somewhere now.
Yeah, you have a key to the apothecary now.
Well, just as you finish your
Huzzah.
meal, you hear. And we're gonna
Goes and
break.
opens it.
Yep. We'll go to break. You know who it is. We're going to take a quick 10-minute break. Go get ourselves some snacks. You should do the same thing. Go get your snacks as well, because snacking at the D&D table is pretty much hand in hand. Don't let
Mhm.
anyone tell you otherwise. But
Nom, 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 nom.
we'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for hanging out during our snack time. Hopefully, you got snacks too. Speaking of, since we've got people hanging around here, what did you go get the snack on? Because we do talk about this all the time because I enjoy snacks and I
Tell
believe
us your
they
snacks.
should be hand in hand with D&D playing. David, you have popcorn. What kind of popcorn?
It's
The
top
kind-
secret,
Oh,
Butter.
but it's the movie butter version.
Ooh, movie butter. Nice. Tasha?
I has some very cold hot chocolate.
Cold hot chocolate. Nice.
I got it this morning. I forgot about it.
Oh,
Now it's
no.
it's actually still good. It's just not
Good,
hot.
nice.
So it's chocolate.
Mhm.
Meg.
I didn't get a snack, but I have within reach
Reach.
trail mix
Oh,
and
nice.
crackers.
You know what? That's a
and-
great point we talk about real quick. What's your favorite kind of trail mixes after we get through with this? Doc?
I have got my cough drops.
Nice. And powers from beyond.
you don't even need to ask.
They're telling me Nick's had popcorn.
Yes,
Man,
Wow.
these are
I
great.
know.
But anyways,
Wow.
trail mix.
Trail mix.
What's y'all's favorite kind of trail mix?
See, I like this original trail mix, but it needs
This is basic,
cashews
got
in
it.
it. It needs
you-
more cashew.
Have you guys ever
More
had
cashews?
the M&M trail mix?
That is a very dangerous snack.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
It is. I won't say what store it is, but there is a particular store that has a bullseye as their logo.
Yep.
Red bullseye that
Mhm.
has this thing called Monster Mix. And
Mm.
it's cashews, peanuts, peanut butter chips, chocolate chips, pretzel bits, and it's so good.
Ooh.
So
That's a
usually
strong go-to for me.
peanuts, cashews, sometimes walnuts, but it's harder because my teeth can't usually crack them as well anymore.
Mhm.
And cranberries, the dried cranberries in there, are very
That's a
good.
one. Two.
And then if I can, either M&Ms or the mini white chocolate kisses. They're not actual kisses, but like the
little
little
chips?
baking chips. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Well then, as we left off before we went to snack break and snack talk,
I will go and open the door. I'm
you see
knowing who to
three
expect.
extremely familiar individuals.
Yeah. I will go let them in.
And you smell a bit of smoke from, looks like it's from a pocket, maybe?
Red, did you maybe singe a pocket or something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what? I'm better off not knowing.
The three of you walk in, you immediately smell the overpowering, delicious aroma of cooked meats.
Oh, who made lunch?
That one.
Oh. Well, meat is meat.
It's not like she doesn't know how to cook. Come on.
You don't know that?
You've never let me cook, so why, like,
You say that like I'm in charge of who's cooking.
exactly? So, like, I can cook.
I mean, we
She
just,
prepares the meat and I make the rest. It's not like she's
Exactly.
unsupervised.
Oh, okay, now that makes me feel better.
Love you, Meg.
I love you all too, but goddamn.
Zion knows how to handle her meat, you know?
Oh my!
You're lucky I can't disconnect because that would fuck up the stream.
Damn it.
Uh,
I can't.
This is why Red
can't.
trusts Eva with it.
Y'all.
Mm.
Okay.
You all make
Are
your
you
way
hungry?
inside the house. Door gets shut, probably relocked.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we should probably eat something. Who knows? The next time we'll be able to sit down and have some food.
How was your search? Did you find any information?
Yes, we found the individuals I was looking for, and well, didn't make immediate progress, but they know my intentions and my appearance. So I'm sure if they do become interested, they'll just find me.
What are
Probably a
Hold
question
that
for
thought.
later.
And I will go once again to open the door.
You open the door and you can see there is a very plain dressed like mail courier there. Make a perception check for me though.
I'm supposed to be good at that. Keyword being supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
Actually, hold that. I may need a different roll.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I
Holding.
need to check the parameters of something.
Hold chat.
Hold. I need an investigation check.
Oh no.
Got you. Mm. Forgot where investigation was. It's fine.
It's only alphabetical order. You'll be
I
all
am
right.
definitely re-rolling that one
Yeah.
because I
re-rolling
am
it.
not taking a nat one.
Okay. Just find the other side of the dice.
I'm trying. It's not a nat one, but it's a 5.
Okay. You see a plainly dressed mail courier who just hands you a rolled piece of parchment. Doesn't say anything. Just hands it to you.
Just takes it, reads it.
He leaves. You can't open it. It is sealed by a wax seal.
Do I recognize the seal?
You do. It is a symbol of the castle. It is a symbol of the island.
Oh.
It is a basic, very basic tower structure with clouds below. But it is the accepted insignia of this island.
I have a dagger. Would I be able to just pop the seal, or is it sealed some other way?
No, you can pop it.
Okay.
I was saying
I'll
you
do
go
that.
to open immediately and your finger gets like a little caught.
Oh, got you. Okay.
No paper cut though.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll take a dagger and just see if I can leverage that seal and pop it up.
Are you trying to maintain the integrity of the seal, or are you trying to just break it?
If I can maintain it, I will.
Make a dexterity. No. Make a sleight of hand check.
Ooh.
Fancy.
At least I have some modifiers there.
It's not 0.
18.
18? Definitely. Easily. This is nothing.
Done it once or twice.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Who knows?
But you open it up.
Yes.
To Eva and company. Please find your way with this writ to the castle and find me. Signed, Sir Roland Strumaneth.
You're gonna have to give me that name one more time. Sir
And spell
Roland.
it.
Sir Roland Strumaneth. Strumaneth is spelled Strumинeth.
I almost had it right. Damn. Alright, cool. Thank you.
Mhm.
Well, seems like Elowin's gotten someone to bite the hook, so to speak.
Does this mean we have to wear our fancy clothes again?
No, I think you can pass on that one, dear.
Thank God.
Doc just holds up his cane. I think I'm good.
I mean,
Drag
you
points to
could
smoke.
if you wanted it.
If you're so inclined.
No.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure they're
saving all those red scarves for later.
I'm pretty sure they're used to our sort of attire. So we're not trying to impress necessarily, just provide.
I hope so.
Did it have a specific time mentioned? Sorry, brain. Trying to catch up with everything that was in there.
No.
Okay. Well, let me. What? Well, they had lunch, so. Let me go pick up Cassandra, and then I think we can go. If you guys need any preparations, are you sure you don't want me to pay you for the meat? Like, that was not cheap.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's good. I mean, I'm eating most of it, so yeah. It's not my money anyways, so sorry, Jax, I bought a lot of meat. The
Drac
dog
just looks over and just be like,
the dog ate, was chewing, he went yeah.
Oscar.
We talked about this.
No, Drax never talked about this. This is technically really the first time that he's going to be paying attention to Oscar. You're like, Oscar.
Do we need any supplies before we leave?
Tail is just wagging.
He just looks over, just goes, don't do that.
Still has
You
bone.
can do that after they pay for it, not before.
I do not believe we need any supplies at the moment.
I mean, you casters are the ones that, have spell components, so I
I
figured.
I tend to bypass those necessary needs.
Yes, I try not to focus on material components that are expensive, and they may not have that liberty. So,
As far as where we, all of us have our materials that we need, but I know Miss Red has one that we haven't quite settled yet. We still have that pouch of diamond dust, do we not?
someone has it. I don't. Wait, maybe I
Yes.
do.
One of us definitely has it. It hasn't
Yeah.
gone anywhere yet.
Diamond dust, 3 gold pieces worth.
3 gold
So-
pieces?
That's what mine was written down as, so someone else has another one.
I'm pretty sure it's like 300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 300. Let's see.
Maybe you were trying to put in like 3 units worth or something like
3 times 100.
No?
that.
And I still have a ruby uncut fist size that I haven't sold yet.
You do.
Zon fist size.
Yeah.
Specify that.
It is important.
It is
Yes.
very important.
Well,
I have it
maybe-
written as 3 as it was supposed to be 300, then I'll just make it 300. But
I could have wondered what it was supposed to be because Red was
Same.
wanting to try to use it as a Revivify replacement.
But can't, cause dust.
Yeah, because it's dust, not an actual full diamond.
Mhm.
Yeah.
updated for future. Got it. Thank you.
Gracias.
Well, maybe we go get these sold or exchange for a full diamond for Red's usage, and whatever materials we have, we can sell and get some extra coin.
All right. Because at that point,
Point
then I
is-
can bring one of you back without needing a
Mhm.
outside help, really.
A larger investment.
Right.
Yeah, we've had way too many of those. We definitely need that.
Mm.
You also definitely need coin, so we have not had a lot of income as of late.
Yeah.
Well, if you would like to, yeah,
Go ahead. No, go ahead. No.
I was gonna say if you guys want to go out and do that, I will bring Cassandra to Miss Amma for supervised evening activities.
Does anyone know a good jeweler?
I mean,
Would
Drac
we?
shrugs.
Well, I'll put it to you this way: everyone except Levikazan and Doctor would have the ability to recall a jeweler, but depending upon what kind of jeweler and atmosphere you're looking for, is going to depend on who's making the check.
You got a black market jewel? Uh-huh.
If you want quality, you're definitely not asking Drac.
I mean, I would imagine it would be more we're looking to maximize our sale
profit.
and profit out of this. And if someone, a jeweler who would make a straight exchange for a 300 gold diamond with 300 gold diamond dust, that'd be perfect too.
So maybe not the bottom of the crop, but not the top either.
Yeah, because,
Ideally.
So, Red, you or me? Take your pick.
Well, you're going to be out. Might as well be me.
Have fun. I will be right back, y'all.
Zahn will go with Eva to pick up Cassandra. Just to,
No.
reassure that.
Reassure the teacher.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Red, would you please make me a history?
My favy. Right. 18.
18. One place comes to mind of an individual you've typically when you get paid, because sometimes the people who employ you don't want anything traced back to them.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll pay you in gems. So you did establish a bit of a relationship professionally with an individual who runs a place that you know is called the All Gem. It
Okay.
is ran by a elder gnome named Alistar.
All right, well, I do know of a place. Shall we go?
Let's.
Yep.
I think we've been holding on to these items for too long at this point.
Eva and
Right.
Zahn have headed off to gather Cassandra. The three of you are going to the All Gem.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little further in. It's not quite into the noble hoity-toity part of town, but it's a little on the cusp, a little between. But you do get there. You head inside, and you can see the familiar balding head with kind of the shoehorn white, like semi curls here, the thick spectacles with another pair on top as he's looking at a gem. And just ding 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 ding, very simple bell hung from the door. Hey, what? Who's there? He looks up, and it's just like his eyes are just even more magnified from what he's wearing. So he takes off one.
Hello, Alistair. It's me.
Oh, what are you doing around here?
Oh, just looking to do business. Same
Well,
as
of
usual.
course. Another job, pay you in gems. Come here, come.
Right. And
You've been through this song and dance many times with him.
Uh-huh.
Whether you choose to tell the truth or not, it's up to you. But
I mean,
for him, he's kind of used to this with you. Like, oh,
Uh-huh.
great, she did some shit. Got to sell it real quick.
I mean,
Yep.
technically, the diamond dust is legit. That we were paid with that.
Mm-hmm.
The
ruby was kind of not.
It was compensation that was not reported.
Yep.
True.
All right, so I've got two things here.
Right. What's first?
All right, so this is supposedly 300 gold worth of diamond dust.
Hang on. And he kind of turns around. He suddenly shrinks a foot. See?
Yep.
And then you can see the top of his head just kind of bobbing behind the counter. And he comes back and he and sets a scale up there. And he gets back up. Right. He starts pulling some weights out. He said 300's worth?
Right.
400 ready, just in case. All right then. Don't want to. Whatever. Put the bag and all on there.
Right. She'll go ahead and plop the bag on there.
And I would say, Drakix and Doctor, you're typically used to that they usually pour it out of the bag to
Mhm.
not weigh the weight of the bag. But he's just like, whatever.
I can see the logic in this because typically you can judge the weight of the bag itself based off the material and size.
You would gather he's probably got a good number of years to adjust for that.
Mhm.
And he
Drac is already
starts-
thinking like, he's actually better than my guy.
starts
I like
stacking on
this.
the weight. Red, you would be able to tell that right around like the 250 marker
Mhm.
starts slowly going up, and then he keeps stacking some more on. He swaps one out as it gets a little too much. Well, I mean, 325 is not bad. I mean, you thought you had 300, but
Right.
I could
Slightly
probably turn it
more.
for 4. 325 sound good?
Perfect.
Right, thank you. And he
He
takes the
said-
sack off, sets it aside.
And I have
He
one
said he could
more.
turn it for 4, so you would know he would want to mark up.
Yeah.
Mm.
I have one more. I'm not entirely certain of. And she will set the gigantic ruby on the counter.
Well then, and he just slides the scale aside. Don't need that. And he quickly puts on the other pair of spectacles. And then another pair that have like other ones that are like flipped up, and he starts flipping them down. He picks it up in his little halfling gnomish hands, and
Doc's going to observe his process on this one because he's curious how you would price a gem like this.
Drac just kind of like leans over, like looks at him,
knocks
just
against
goes,
the wooden counter.
do you want me to help you by chance and hold it for you, or?
Dunk. Sets it down. Takes his glasses off. Takes his other glasses off. Takes his real glasses off. See him kind of rummage through his pockets. Where? Chew, I know you're here somewhere. Ah, there you are. Pull out a simple, like, small jeweler's eyeglass.
Mhm.
Everyone make a perception check.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's an 11.
Oh.
24.
Doctor,
Okay.
you notice a bit of arcane writing around the edge of the glass. With a 24, you notice as he kind of twists a couple bits of it, you can see a quick flash of some kind of writing. And you know this incantation very well.
Oh.
This is something akin to identify. He just quickly holds it up over his one eye, his squints on. Ah, yes.
Pardon my rudeness. Is that a altered version of Identify enchanted on that?
You've got a keen eye, lad. It is. It's not quite the full spell, but it does give me a quick insight to rarity, quality. I can make a quick assessment how much something will be worth when it comes to any kind of gestures to, as you see now, the array of gold, silver, platinum items, jewels, gems. Like, not only is he able to appraise these things, but if he's making some of this stuff, like, you can tell the quality of some things are better than others, and you're wondering, like, which ones does he make? How talented is he, or is he just a broker?
Huh. I actually never thought of using the spell that way. It gives me some ideas for my own work, actually.
Well, it's definitely handy. Again, this one's a bit altered. I don't know how well the actual spell would work for you, but who am I
Oh.
to stop you from trying?
I already know the spell itself, so altering
Oh,
it shouldn't be too much of a
easy enough.
difficulty.
Anyways, back to the price at hand.
All right.
Definitely, I've got something good here, Red. You sure you want to pass it off?
It depends on what kind of good you're talking about.
Well, I mean, I'm just this guy, and he kind of gestures around. Something
Right.
like this, you could potentially get a better price at an arcane place. Or I could give you a price, and you could walk out with money now.
Hmm. You said arcane. What type of arcane magic is in this? Do you know?
Well, there's no magic in the item. It's
Right.
just of good quality. It's very rare to get a chunk of this size. It could be used for some kind of a spellcasting focus, I'd imagine, or something like that. I just know that rubies like
Alright.
this aren't usually found this large. Now, just want to walk out with gold in hand today. It could get you about 2,000 gold. But if you want to try
2,000,
and
that's
push your luck,
low.
could recommend one or two shops you could try, but no guarantee.
I would appreciate that. I think maybe we should see what we can get for this, seeing as, times and all.
All right. There is one place.
Right?
Go back out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Going to head into the noble district.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to look for fantastical flints. Guy that runs it. I wouldn't call him a friend, but he's not a competitor either. Just someone I know. Don't use my name.
Right.
Not saying he doesn't like me, just saying you know how the business is sometimes.
I do.
Show it to him. Maybe you can get 2,500. Couldn't really tell you. If he doesn't price you good, come back. We'll give you $2,000.
All right. How careful should I be about origins?
I mean, did you get it in a way you're not willing to tell somebody?
It was from the mines.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that'll suffice.
Right. Now, for your help and assistance, I'd be willing to pay a little bit extra for what I am looking to purchase.
Well, let's settle one thing at a time.
Right.
Kind of quickly sacks up 325 gold and hands it. Is this a on the books transaction, or do I need to write this down somewhere else?
Oh, this one came perfectly legitimately.
And he opens the ledger now. Usual name?
Yes.
Okay. And he writes red. He finishes it, turns around, faces towards you. You know it. You just quickly sign, yes, I received the gold. I'm not going to come back and threaten this guy's life.
Yeah.
And he takes it, sets it aside, let it
Mhm.
dry. So you're looking for something.
Right.
What do you need?
So I need a diamond worth 300 gold at least. Do you have anything like that here?
It needs to be worth 300 gold or just charge 300 gold?
Worth 300. I'm
Worth.
looking for it for a particular spell.
One?
Yes, just the one, unfortunately. Might be more if we come back from the other place with more money, but definitely one for now.
I've got one,
Okay.
but it's 350.
350. And
But that's a fair price, I promise you. Trying to sell it for 4, but come on now. He kind of looks at you with the look like, come on.
no, I know how things go around here.
I'd say it's definitely worth at least 300 for sure.
I know him. Can I insight him to make sure it's worth 300?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Is your relationship lying to you?
I'm re-rolling that. 21.
21. He's never done you wrong. and he
Yeah,
wouldn't
okay,
start
good.
now.
Okay. All right. I gotta see how much gold I have. Oh, I have exactly 0. I have nothing. Excellent. Oh, my bags!
Draco's already reaching into his bag for 35 platinum. Puts it on the counter.
All right then. One moment. And he hops down off his stool, walks down a bit on the case, and you're kind of watching him. And you can see as he pulls up what looks to be this kind of larger, like almost like a mantle necklace, like it's thick. And then when it comes to here, there was this very large set size diamond. And he sets it down. He just fucking pop, pulls it out without any concern. Sets down the diamond. Oh, you want anything else?
Does either of you need anything?
No. I say no, even though I never know really.
He just sets the leftovers aside. Like to him, that piece is useless now.
Yeah.
I'm good with my components.
All right.
Right. Well, considering. Well,
Huh?
we'll be back either way. I'll either probably buy another diamond or we'll be back to sell this other thing.
All right. I'll start looking. Does it need to be the same price range-ish?
Right. It does, unfortunately. At least 300 gold to
Right.
work for the spell.
Ah, spell.
Right.
Never much into that stuff. Except for, this little guy, and he kind of like taps his little eyeglass. Sets it down.
It's a very handy tool though.
It is. Well, have fun at Flint's. I didn't send you.
Right. I won't mention your name. Thank you.
Thank you. Ding, ling, ling, ling.
Yeah. I leave.
All right, you head out.
Oh yeah, she's going to fantastical Flints.
Okay.
Internally, Drac is crying because he just feels like money is just seeping out of his bag like it's water.
You know,
You hear the sound of coins falling, and you look back, and you see nothing.
You have the gold curse. That's your curse, Rex.
Yeah. Actually, that's not. That's just a precursor to it.
Yeah. So you follow the directions given to you, and you do find yourself in the beginnings of the noble area. All the buildings are made completely of well-worked stone. There are banners hanging around. People are generally just dressed better, going about their business. But you do find a little bit of a strip area that has some shops, kind of like 4 or 5 lined up each side, and you do see a sign hanging out that says Fantastical Flints.
all right, shall we?
Let's.
Drac will just go and open the door for them.
Mm.
Ding! But there's no bell. Apparent. It just makes the noise.
Because this is a fancy place.
Doc looks for the runes, the telltale signs of runes.
You look for him?
Yeah.
An investigation check.
It's just the alarm spell around the door.
That's a 10.
10.
Rolled a 2 in the
You
die.
think you see it, but you're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But off you head inside. And it is a smaller, cozy kind of a shop. But you do see behind the counter an interesting individual. You see someone who is dressed in proper clothing for a human, but they don't have skin. They have metal. You can see it looks to be this automaton construct like bipedal creature who very humanoid looking, has a nose, eyes, ears, slick metallic bald head.
It's Pinocchio.
Made of metal. Looks over. Good afternoon. Welcome. My name is Flint. How may I help you?
Yes, I have a ruby here for sale that I would like to see how much it costs.
It doesn't say anything. It just opens his hand to you.
She will place the ruby in his hand.
Takes it. He looks at it for a moment. This is worth exactly 1,225 gold. Would you like to sell?
Doc's jaw hits the base of his beak mask.
I would thank you.
No, I can give us no.
He takes the gem first, sets it aside, turns around. You hear the shifting of money and things like that. Turns back around, sets down the sack. Thank you for your business and thank you for visiting Flint's Fantastical.
Okay, Red is thinking this is entirely too easy. What is the catch here? Can she pick up on anything weird?
Make a vibe check.
A vibe check.
Make an insight check.
Okay. I'm like, what?
Doc's a little curious about this metal individual.
Yeah.
It's,
Are they
Drac is just curious overall.
it's just
Uh-huh.
fucking weird, man.
are they like full
You get-
automaton,
you
or is
got
this
the
someone wearing armor?
As far as you can tell, it seems to be a full-on, like, basically it's a Warforged.
Okay.
Drac just kind of like leans over and just goes, "What are you exactly?" And it's like, and the claw is just like ready to like poke.
Doc will
He's just like-
pull you back. Don't
Don't-
be rude.
Right.
It's a curiosity. I'm so sorry. I just had.
He's a
It's
sentient
rare!
individual. He's a sentient individual just like you.
That's the reason why I asked the question. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just
Well,
want to
giving-
understand.
Giving in his face is a bit rude.
I'm sorry.
Poking is rude.
I wanted to. I held back. Okay.
Hmm.
I am Fusion Linked Intelligence Network Technician, Flint.
That's a lovely
Okay.
acronym.
So for the stupid one, and he kind of like lifts his hand up to say, "For me,
Is there a way?
can you
Doc-
just?"
How would Doc explain this to Drackix? Is my next question. Because like
Doc would probably know.
Ron
Do you
has
say
an
that out loud,
idea.
Drackix?
Huh?
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah. He's
He
like,
it turns to you. My intelligence was pulled from the weave itself.
"Oh,
I
that-
operate on a system of basis that was written into my co-cord.
I am so sorry that somebody made you." And see, not to be rude, and I know I'm being rude already. I am so sorry.
Stop it.
It's just I've never. You're just. How do I say this without being an asshole? I've already become an asshole. You know, fuck it anyway. Look,
I do not
I've-
believe you will make yourself out to be a sphincter. You are welcome to that request.
Doc would get a chuckle out of that one.
he goes, "You know what? I like you. If I would you be willing to actually become part of a ship crew if opportunity allows, possibly?"
My place is here. I was created to run this shop and interface with the people living on this island.
Okay, so if you had the choice, would you be willing to go out and travel and just see what else is out there beyond these doors?
I do not understand this question of choice.
You know what? Forget it. I forget I even asked. You know what? He just walks outside, but his head is dropped. He's just like, "God damn it, man! It would
I
have been so
believe my
cool."
compatriot meant to say is, if we are our own journey and we have shipments come in, would you be interested in purchasing some goods?
As long as they fit the requirements of within this shop, I am welcome to purchase and sell.
Duly noted. Thank you for your help and your business.
Thank you for visiting.
And Doc will head on out.
Drac is outside mumbling in like Draconic about stupid machines, stupid weave. But it's so cool to actually
Red can
have it.
understand every word.
Yep.
Yes, that's just why I'm giving you a rundown of what he's saying. It's like stupid machines, stupid weave. Would have been so
Doc-
cool to actually have him on the ship. I need
Doc
to have a
is-
ship. fucking hate this land. God damn it all.
I actually have a theory. I'm just more of a curiosity thought experiment, but I can't really say it out loud in public right now. When we get to Eva's, I'll bring it up to you. Curious how that would work, honestly. And Doc's just like muttering to himself as he comes out.
Okay.
How much am I adding again, Mr. DM?
2,225 gold.
Perfect.
Oh, that's going into your bag? Okay, good to know. The bag of holding stays light.
Fine, it can go into the bag of holding.
He's not. Look, he's letting you do whatever you want. You want to put it into your bag? He's not going to complain.
No, please keep it on your side, Red.
Especially when you run down alleys.
Right. Here.
22.25, right?
Yes. Fine. I won't keep any of it.
All right.
This solves our problems with money for a while, actually.
All right, it does.
So you
Jack
guys
just
head
kind of
back
like
and buy
pulls the
another one?
bag a little closer to himself and just goes, "No one is touching this." His small, like inner dragon trying to hoard his
You
gold
see a little
came
pinky
out.
finger come out of a skeleton.
Do we need to go back for another diamond just in case? Or
It never hurts to have extra.
right. Because at this point I only have one.
Yes, having two at the very least would be a good idea.
Right.
Is there any equipment that you think Zon Eva would need?
Oh, I know what Zon wants.
More
That's why.
diamonds.
That's why I said need, because wanting is very different.
Zon wants that sword from that place in the Cloudside Valley.
So fucking bad, man.
We're,
So
we're not
fucking
even
bad.
close to a percentage of it yet.
No, we're not.
So I shouldn't send her the stat block for the weapon.
I mean, go for it.
No.
I'm not gonna say you can't.
Not
Send it
unless
to-
you want to really hurt her.
Send it
He
to
does
me.
that on
I
a
want to
date.
see it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm curious too. I see a future heist coming in the future, though.
All right. You
Shut up,
head
Rob.
back. Red, I'm gonna give you a chance to be lucky or not. So, do you want to roll the dice? You want me to roll the dice?
You roll it.
I want to roll
Mhm.
a D100.
Okay.
High or low.
Hi.
If you match high, you're lucky. If you don't match, you're unlucky.
All right.
Sound good?
Yep.
Gotta use those Midas fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you head back. You see your professional acquaintance.
Mm-hmm.
And as you walk in, he has this. He's had a little bit too much time on his hands, as you can see, as he has placed down this little, like, 6-inch by 6-inch velvet pillow, and he has placed on top of it this perfectly sized diamond.
Well, hello again.
Well, hello again. You are in luck.
Lovely.
I didn't have the extra diamond,
Mm-hmm.
so I bought one.
Okay. You didn't have to go through all that, but
No, but
how
I wanted you to
much-
buy from here. I bought it for $325.
Right. And you need to make a profit.
I don't need to make a profit, but I'll leave the rest up to you. And he nudges the pillow forward.
Drake pulls out 325, puts it on the table.
Drag 35 platinum, please.
Drake crumbles. There's a slight twitch to his lip. Slides the gold back into his bag. Pulls out the 35 platinum, puts it on the counter.
Thank you. As always, it's great doing business with you.
He takes 34 platinum and slides the one back to you. It was worth it to watch you twitch.
I really
Jack
like
just
your
looks
friend, Red.
Jack looks at him and just doesn't say anything for the moment, but his lip is still twitching, and there's like a small like lightning bolt that comes out too. It goes from the top lip to the bottom lip. He's just like
He's-
For
"Mm."
Drakix and Drakix alone,
Oh.
the scene darkens. Suddenly, there's only you and this gnome in the middle of the world.
You know how when you get a static shock between 2
Yep.
points, you can see it
Mhm.
jump?
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
Oh no!
fuck.
Pure luck alone.
He's rolling the snitch. You know that he is.
That's a 4.
18.
Oh.
You both go for it after a pause and moment. He grabs it just in time. Looks like the old gnome still got it. And he's like twitching it over his fingers.
Jack just like looks at him, just takes just doesn't even like
Does
for
this
a
mean I
moment.
can say I stole from a dragon?
I believe so.
Mm.
He
Red,
just
bring your friends back. I like these guys.
Oh, I certainly will.
Drac just takes the diamond, puts it into his bag, turns, and then the skeleton just like goes up and just goes, yeah, and then just slowly goes back into the
Back
bag.
Uh,
All right.
I love how Drax has taken control of the skeleton
right? Even though
that
It's
docs.
Docs. Yeah.
is Docs and
Docs.
Instances
But really-
like this are fine.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
like
fine.
really all it does is it's
I
in the
love it.
bag. It's just so used to Drac. It's just like, are you okay in there? No.
I mean, the
Doc.
standing the standing order for it was to protect whoever pulled it out.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's been more than
Mhm.
24 hours.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
no
was
longer
gonna say,
under-
we
it's-
haven't re-upped the spell.
it's hostile as shit to us right now, technically.
I'm just letting you guys have it for
Technically.
fun. We'll see what happens if you actually pull the whole thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like he's willing to let the hand out. But the moment the head starts coming out, he starts like just patting it aside, but really just like
No,
forcing it
no,
down. It's
back
like
down.
no.
So you head back to the house.
Probably.
Zahn and Eva, do you have anything you want to accomplish outside of what you were going to do? We can just move on through, or if you want to roleplay it out, you're more than welcome to.
Considering Meg is having a cat problem, I just take Twilly and put Twilly in her arms so that she doesn't try to pet anything else.
Okay.
Can we
You get there,
we-
and the teacher is happy to see you, Miss Eva. Oh, so good to see you here. And you did know her. And she turns, looks to Zahn.
Yes, apologies, a bit of a oversight on my end.
No, that's all
Um,
right.
Zon is no trouble, but I figured that we would
Looks like
reassure
trouble.
some doubts. So,
She certainly looks like trouble.
I'm harmless.
she
I
ends
believe
trouble, usually. She doesn't start it, she finishes it.
Yeah.
Well, Cassandra's ready.
Any homework needing to be done?
Not tonight.
Alright.
That's the wrong question. The
Oh
right
no, that is
question
very much the right question.
No, the right question is how much chaos did she cause today because of the
You know what?
mocha?
I don't need to know that because I'm not aware that this child has drank coffee, just that she was really hyper.
You do
Fine.
notice that Zahn, the nice braided, tightly wrapped bun she had in the back is a little more haphazard.
Hmm. Hmm.
But she's being as sweet as she can.
Yeah. Yeah. Zahn is just going to yell, Cassandra! Hi!
Hi.
It's her best signal.
Just holds up Twilly.
She's
got a
like,
cat.
She's like trying to get the sash over her for her backpack, and she's like, she just pushes one kid aside. Da, 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 da.
Sorry, not sorry.
Then she sees mom and starts walking. She's like patting down her outfit she wore from the dirt, like trying real quick. She knows she can't be seen, but she's still trying to clean herself up.
I love it.
You know what? It's fine. She's 10. There are worse things.
Yep.
Wait, if she ever gets interested in magic, Doc can teach her precipitation.
First, we have to learn if the child is magically inclined at all.
This is fair.
Because what I have taught her is, like, minimal.
Start making awakening checks every day.
I've been waiting for it, honestly. Like, I wouldn't put it past you. But I will collect the child and the cat and the
Easily done.
Zon.
Easily done.
And the me.
And the meat. You head back. Nothing crazy. All of you are regathered at Eve's house.
What? Do we have to go to that thing tonight? Today?
Right?
Fancy place?
Probably soon.
Soon, but it did not specify a specific time. So I am going to, once again, drop off Cassandra. And we can decide when we should go.
Right.
As she leaves, I want to bring up a topic with Red and Dragon because they both know the automaton.
Mhm.
It said it was made of the weave.
Right.
Well, in theory, it is not a technical sentient life form. It's been programmed to act the way it acts and speak the way it speaks.
All right.
But this is just a possibility in the future I'm thinking about.
Mhm.
What if we use automatons to bring back the elves or put their souls inside the automatons?
Well, I'm sure they'd love to have their own original bodies, but if that's not possible, I'm sure they'll take the automaton over nothing.
Well, they at least would have their consciousness in control.
True.
In theory, it might work, but
Right.
the idea popped in my head when he mentioned it.
It's definitely worth looking into.
I'll add it to my list.
Yeah, not bad, but we just need to find a skilled craftsman for that.
I think it'd be a mixture of craftsmanship and magic experience. But that I was wondering if you all would think it'd be a good idea for it to be an option in the first place.
Well, I see no problem with it. We just have to, I guess, first ask the spirits if they're willing.
Right.
Because even if we have the bodies, well, the forms there, if they're not willing, then it really serves no purpose.
Because my idea is more, I know that their bodies were removed. The force keeping the islands afloat goes with it. And right now, I don't think we have any alternatives.
No.
So, if their spirits can be put into these automatons, maybe that could be a compromise, at the very least, until a way is found to return them to their actual bodies.
Possible.
Just an idea I've had, and just wanted to throw it out there now and let you all think on it more, because I will be.
I have no skin in this conversation. I am not here.
I didn't want to have this conversation in front of Cassandra.
Zon's just chopping up the rest of the meat with the cleaver. Donk.
Shonk,
Donk.
shonk.
No, makes sense.
If anything, when we speak to the guards tonight, maybe that could be something that's brought up, if necessary, obviously. I know we don't want to just give them more than what is needed to know for now. But you two are more adept at conversation than I am. I am simply able to hold my own in intellectual means.
Right.
So I will leave that discussion up to you two and Miss Eva. Now, if there's any details you wish me to be explained, I am obviously able to give you the details to explain.
I mean, at least having you present for the conversation would probably be nice to be able to explain on the spot.
That was my idea about it. I have most of it written here in my journal.
All right. Well,
And since I'm one of 3 individuals left in the world at the moment who speak my native tongue and read it,
right.
makes it pretty secure, other than actual arcane methods.
Definitely.
Say about this time that you get back.
All right, well, that's taken care of. Miss Amma is quite happy to have a little helper running around with their work. It's fine. Child labor. Would you all like to do this evening? Tomorrow?
What hour is it? I'll look down at my watch.
You look down at your watch, and it is. Let me think here. You guys ate, later lunch, ran a couple errands. Cassandra dropped her off, so it's not actually not terribly all that late. It'll probably be closer to like 4-ish.
Mm-hmm. That was my time clock.
Yep.
Well, going now wouldn't be a terrible idea, I believe.
All right, we can head out.
Right. Let's go.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you all begin to make your way towards the very center of the island. Roads and winding brick pathways leading in a gradual upward grade as you pass into buildings made of stone. Banners become more prevalent. You get closer and closer to the Cerulean Castle. Large stone structure made entirely of some kind of stone that's kind of like a sapphire. Not sapphire, but definitely of that color.
Mm-hmm.
The walls surrounding this area, well guarded. It's not locked, it's not gated, but as you walk through, you do pass through a set of guards just on each side, kind of scoping everybody. They definitely eye all of you. Particularly, I would say Zahn would stick out the most.
Quit being so intimidating, Don. No.
I don't even think it's intimidating. It's that she looks like she's from the feral tribes, whereas the rest of us don't.
Yes.
Also,
Right.
mine has something to do with a giant fuck off greatsword on her back.
Yeah.
And that she's
A
the
little
tallest
bit.
person in the group.
Yep.
Yeah.
By a lot.
In the area, more probably.
Yeah.
They don't approach because they kind of know if someone wants to try something here, they're just fucking dead.
Yeah. It's a fair assessment.
But as you get closer to the castle itself, you do begin to see the castle walls not far off. Where do you go?
I assume that there is a road that leads to a main portcullis or gate somewhere.
Yep, there is.
That's where I'm going.
You head that way. This is a bit more secure and not locked down, but an extra level of scrutiny is given. And as you approach, a guard does come out to stop you. Not just
course.
any guard. this is probably the first time you've seen the proper. No, for Zahn, yes. No,
Huh?
trying to think here.
Didn't we see royal guards during the
I was trying to think. Yeah,
the festival? They
Zahn
took
was not
Ilrum.
with you yet.
No,
No, she wasn't there
So-
for that.
royal guards
Everyone
took
except
Ilrum.
Zahn.
So
This is a semi-familiar uniform and attire
Mhm.
of the castle guard. Human male, wearing half plate, a sheathed longsword at its side, and a heavy crossbow kind of slung off to the side as well. Good evening. How can I help you?
I will produce the letter. We've been summoned by Sir Roland. We need to speak with him urgently.
Do you mind if I...
Of course.
He takes it. It's odd. There's a strange level of, like, kindness to him, even though that he's pretty much armed to the teeth.
Right.
just like Zahn.
Yeah.
Huh?
He looks it over.
Excuse you.
I ship it.
He looks it over. And then you notice he looks at the seal. And looks at you. Looks at the seal. You know, most times when I see these, this is completely shattered. How did you... It's so intact.
She has
Impressive.
really steady hand.
I know. I noticed. He turns it over and reads it. Very well.
I used to play instruments for a living, and I would say finer motions are one of my best qualities.
That makes sense. And he hands it back.
In
Do
8
you
of her
need me to
fingers.
escort you, or do you want me to give you direction?
If you wouldn't actually mind, we'd love to be escorted there. We don't want to get lost and go somewhere we shouldn't be.
That is a very good point. Getting lost here, especially not to judge,
Right.
but your group is a little...
Odd. We
And
know.
he just gestures to like the nobles and the higher
Out of
wealthy.
place. Quite.
I
Okay.
told you we should have read worn the fancy clothes.
I don't think that would make much of a difference, my dear.
No, probably not.
I mean,
Especially with that great sword. It's all right. We're here.
Speaking of that great sword, ma'am, may I just kind of motions his hands outward?
He wants to admire your great sword. Just let him see.
uh, she'll take it off.
And he just looks over real quick.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Thank gestures over to Drax. He got it for me. Yeah.
This is fine work you found for your friend. He hands it back.
Thank you.
Puts it back. Sigh of relief.
Before we head further, just know that if you try anything, we're gonna have to take appropriate measures. But
Oh,
as you do have this letter, I would imagine you're not just any bunch of brands
Ruffy.
coming around here to cause
Yeah.
any trouble.
We're also well aware of what you're capable of, believe me. We're not here to try anything.
Thank you. He looked to his other guy there. I'm gonna take them up to see Sir Roland. I'll send someone to join you on my way up. Thank you. And this guy, you see, he has this full like tower shield and this hefty like pike. And he begins to lead you kind of off to the side, off the main road. You're still on a road, but it's not the main road anymore.
Zahn's thinking to herself, she could probably take that guy with the shield.
he's
Just
died.
keeping it in her mind. Fine.
So don't mind me for prying too much, but what's your business with Sir Roland?
Well, you see, we actually had a connection through another friend, and we have a bit of a unique situation that we believe Sir Roland can help us with. Unfortunately, I would say the more intricate details are up to Sir Roland.
It's understandable. It's just he has a reputation, good one. Don't get me wrong, good one. But he has a reputation.
Right.
As he passes someone, you can see like, could you go to the gates and spot for a bit? Of course. Walks on. This individual that passes, you see, similar to Zahn, just has a single large greatsword on their back, but is wearing armor.
Would we know of this reputation if we've been in the city a minute?
I want to say Doc has no clue.
I would say only really Eva and Red would get a bite at that chance. So give me a history check.
Okay. You know, I always get asked for history
Dragons.
checks.
Make one too.
Oh, I got a 19.
Oh, thank God you did.
I
13.
didn't even have to re-roll. Look at that.
That's a 12.
Well, Red, you know that this is someone who was a bit goody two shoes until they got knighted into their position, and then began to kind of rub against the grain, but in a good way, kind of like pushing for. Why are we not pushing against these people? We know they're doing organized things. Why are we just going to let them keep doing them? No, we need to go after them. And
The squeaky
most
wheel
times
gets the grease.
The only reason he still has his title is because you just can't revoke it unless you like murder somebody.
That's fair.
What is the likelihood that this person would know who Red is?
You've not had an interaction with them.
Oh, perfect. Good. Thanks.
The sheer gap in just quality of clients that usually hires you is so far removed.
Oh, good.
That's just
Lovely.
what you heard, is that basically there was just kind of like a good for nothing nobody who just did as they were told until they got that secured knighted title, and then they started making the correct kind of, at least in your eyes, the correct kind of waves.
Yes, got it. Okay, cool.
How would I put this? Very Colonel Mustangy.
Before or after?
That's your question, actually.
That's a very good question.
Because he turned. He turned. Like after, you know?
I think this is okay. From the gestures, this is a before, but on the verge of the after.
Ah, so he's towing the line. Got it. Okay.
You are led not so much into the castle, but into one of the larger extended stone buildings that are attached through walkways and bridges to the castle. And it's up here as you begin to go across one of the basically sky bridges, where it's kind of like, it's stone bottom, about a foot or two of stone up, and then just pure glass dome all over you. As the sun is going down, this scene is painted for you. It's the first time anyone has been this close to the castle. You begin to realize the entire castle is floating. It is connected via these stone bridges and things like that, but the main bulk of the castle is not touching the ground.
Okay, but the ground is also floating, so like separate from the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
So you have an island that's floating, and then the castle is above it, the island.
Dracula's
like
very
20 feet.
Got you.
Drac is going to move practically like right onto Zahn's shoulder and just be like, breathe. It's
Doc
okay.
actually is curious because this is connected by stone bridges. He's curious: is it the architecture that keeps it afloat, or is it actually magically enhanced?
I would say you would be able to, everyone here would be able to quickly deduce that the castle, probably whatever enchantment keeps it afloat, is either bearing like 90% of the weight or 100% of the weight. It's kind of hard to tell. But the sheer precision alone, because there's no cracking in the glass or the stonework, there's no swaying back and forth, up and down, left or right. It is solidly still.
Zahn.
Yes.
Just don't think about it. Just walk the path. Don't think about it. Just leave it for now.
What?
It'll be
Inner calm, peace. Think of the cat. This is fine.
bread,
Bread,
sugar,
sugar.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Potatoes,
I'll make sure to get you candied apples afterwards.
please.
I will get you a barrel.
Eventually, you are
Thank
out of the sky bridge and into a grounded stone building to where you are led through a series of stairways, hallways, until you come to a office door that is labeled Sir Roland. Well, to it. Do you want me to wait downstairs somewhere to escort you out, or will you?
Please, we've a bit lost.
It's okay.
It was exciting
And
looking at the architecture to really notice
would
where we're going.
certainly set a lot of people at ease if you were walking around with one of us.
Of
So,
course.
Thank you for being so opening to.
Again, we're not trying to go places we shouldn't be, and if we were alone,
Right.
who knows?
Right. Well,
Drac goes and
just-
knocks on the door.
I'll be at the bottom of the town,
Thank you.
Thank you.
and he heads down.
Bam, ba-da-dum, bam, bam, bam.
The door opens.
Hello? And he kind of like just like says it slowly as he kind of like pushes the door a little bit further. He's just like, I am not going to walk in to find a dead body. I am not going to walk in to find a dead body.
Not
This
again.
is all in his head.
As you so the door opens on its own. Let me describe this first.
Oh.
The door opens inward. But once it opens, you're not sure if it actually opened. Because where the door was is this perfect pane of darkness.
Oh.
Familiar darkness, or
It's looks like someone just took a sheet and stretched it out very tightly, and it's just black.
Zan's gonna poke it.
Your finger goes through.
Oh, I don't like that feeling.
She's gonna call out to the guard that just left. The guy, like, is it supposed to do this?
You may enter.
Oh.
Drac is just going to take a deep breath in. And as he lets out, he's going to walk inside.
You
Yep.
walk into a stone-built office.
He was right behind him.
As is red.
You're not sure what the purpose is, but it is an illusion.
Doc will be last. He wants to make sure his Zon gets in.
So true. So true. It takes her a second. Like there's a good 5 seconds where she's just staring at it.
So I just have a picture in my head of Zon like digging her heels in as Doc just pushes her butt through the door.
Red's just gonna reach through and grab her arm.
She'll go through.
As all of you in there, what you see will be described next week.
Okay.
Yeah, figured.
I knew that was going to happen.
It's a good
Mhm.
breaking point. It's
It is.
9:09.
I was expecting you to end on the whole you see nothing but darkness.
No,
You'll
it's
find
Not
out
even.
next week.
Not even. I expected him to go, Drac, you walk through, and I'll tell you what happened next week to you.
Oh my, yeah. I could've
Yeah.
That
done
would've been
I could've
amazing.
done that.
I would have,
Right.
not gonna lie, I would just be like, all right, I'm going to start making my new character now.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us during this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed the new intro that was revealed today to my players. I hope you enjoyed it because I did all of it for you guys, really. I did it for you and the community. It was a ton of fun
was
to
so good.
learn.
I
using
loved it.
all that program and getting everything just right. But before we go, I'm going to pass it off to a few people because they have something they wish to share with all of you. Please. feel free.
Indeed. So we have decided that D&D is quite fun, but not enough to scratch our itch. So on Saturday, myself, who plays Eva, Miss Megan, who plays Zon, Rot, who plays Doc, and our best production man, Kelby, will be joining us. David, will you be joining us?
I will be there.
Okay.
Yay!
The 5 of us then are going to get together on Saturday at around 2 o'clock Eastern time, and do just a gaming stream. We're hoping to do this every week after the holidays, but for this month it'll be this week, and then 2 weeks from now we'll put out a little content for that gap just to make sure that we got you covered. We're going to be playing some Lethal Company because it is hot, hot, hot and a lot of fun. We think we're going to have a blast because we can really just go to town and screwing with each other. Why not? And we're going to
How many times can David actually scare the shit out of Meg? We will find out.
Indeed.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
How many times will Meg scare the shit out of Meg?
A lot.
I will be as we go on. We'll probably be adding more 1 or 2 mods
Yep.
on top of it.
And
So-
if anyone from PHG or Twisted would like to join us, please let us know. We can probably deal with about 8 max, but the more the merrier, obviously. And we hope to turn this into something that happens every week. It won't always be Lethal Company. We'll find other party games, maybe some party animals, maybe some Jackbox. I do want to do a Baldur's 3 playthrough with some people. I've already spoken with them, so I hope we can do that. And as we go on, we will also start sprinkling in, hopefully, some other streams throughout the week. But Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, we do hope to see you there. We hope we'll have a great time.
I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch you guys. Just for me to finally sit back and be a viewer and watch you guys just go ham and
Oh, you
scare
can
each
actually-
other and have fun.
You can actually talk to chat for once.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
Yeah.
Right.
For once.
One of these times, we're also probably going to try and implement crowd control, because crowd control for Lethal Company exists, which means the
What?
chat
Yeah.
has the opportunity to interact with the game, including spawning different creatures,
Oh, don't tell
creating
them that.
different effects.
Don't give them ideas.
Oh,
It's already there.
no.
It's gonna be good. It's
Kelby,
Always-
just make sure.
always send
Kelby,
the
just
ghost
make sure
girl.
the fact that you're playing from the bathroom.
Well, I'm excited for that. Until then, thank you all very much for joining us. We hope you have a great night. Please remember to have fun, be safe, stay warm, look out for each other, and as always, don't forget your snacks. Good night, everybody.